Romance anime. Some are good, some are bad. Today, I just want to take the time to discuss what I think is the top 5 most overrated romance anime. Number 5 is going to be Beastars. I actually did like Beastars for the message and the idea that I was trying to present. However, the CG kind of distracts me from the story. It starts looking as bad as a 2016 Berserk adaptation, especially during the second season. Also, it was pretty overhyped. Multiple characters should have died, but due to plot armor, however, they miraculously survive. None of the events that transpired had any consequences, and the story was written with the theme making it obsolete after a while because they seem to decide on one thing and then they forget about it 2 or 3 episodes later. The first season focuses on the romance between Legoshi and Haru, but the second season focuses on the subplot of the murder case. Haru from Beastars is like Haru from Persona 5 in the sense that she doesn't really get much screen time this time. Apparently there's a deeper meaning that people claim there is to be, but it seems more fantastical than realistic considering it's not tackling racism but more of bias against other species. Number 4 is going to be Masamune-kun's Revenge. Literally zero progress was made between the male lead and the female love interest, if you can call it that. During all 12 episodes, he tries to get revenge, of course, which is the title of the anime, but it's confusing because the anime has the genre of romance in it. So where's the romance? It would have been better if he actually started to like her after a while, but literally nothing happens. The child experiences that happened in the past doesn't really explain why the girl hates him. Actually, the OVA came out after the first season, which skipped all the way to near the end of the entire series, which confused me even more. And at the time of recording this, I see that the second season has been announced, over 5 years later. Number 3 is going to be My Dress Up Darling. A lot of these fans think with their dicks and clits instead of their brains, and the show is promoted as a romance anime, but it's not really natural and there's a lot of cliche situations. And pretty much all these scenes just provide fan service and nothing else. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm just a little uncomfortable that people defend the anime when it's literally you watching naked 15-year-olds and people claim that they're gay for not liking that. And then there's a claim that it's an ecchi anime made for specifically male teens. Of course, I fit both of those criteria, but I still do not like it. So that's not really true for every single person. The fan service is basically the entire story. I would have rather seen it as a doujin, and don't get me wrong, I do like romance and ecchi anime, it's just that this one's as average as it can get. It's average and it's getting praised for it. The romance was subpar and the ecchi was so overdone that it gets really dull. It's on the same level as stuff from 2011 or even before. All it adds is the cosplay aspect and that's it. Do you guys remember that one anime Keijo? That one like swimsuit anime? I don't really want to explain it even further, but I might as well just watch that if I want to watch something that's really average with ecchi that adds just one thing. And both stories are just as dull or weird, so I don't know why people are not praising that anime. Number 2 has gotta be Kami-sama Kiss. Honestly, I don't have too much trouble with this anime. I actually kind of liked it. It's just that people keep talking about it like, oh, you should watch this, oh, but it's too mainstream. People say, oh yeah, it's a classic. Okay, well, Clanad was a classic. That's still pretty good. Oh yeah, Canon's a classic. That shit's from 2006. I'm obviously not gonna watch it when I was 2 years old or whatever, but yeah, sure, it's a classic for its time. I'm not going to say it's better than the things right now, like even Jujutsu Kaisen is way better than stuff from 2006 or 2010. And people say, oh yeah, it's relatable. Okay, I guess it's relatable that you're fucking psychedelic on drugs and homeless, and you're like, oh yeah, let me go into this fucking person that claims to be God's home and live with them. Like, I don't know, that's a little bit funny to me. And that sounds kind of like Fruits Basket at the beginning when Tori was living in a tent, you know? I'd rather watch Fruits Basket than Kami-sama Kiss, that's just me though. Number 1, of course, has gotta be Darling in the Franxx. I remember watching this back when I was in like 8th grade, and when I did, I thought it was relatively decent, and of course, I'm gonna be talking about the ending. The conclusion and the end of a series can completely flip somebody's opinion about a show, and an example would be Game of Thrones' god-awful ending. I just do not get it. Why do so many people like Zero Two? Zero Two is a pretty cliched character that I can find in a lot of other anime. I feel like people only like the show because of the girls. It's literally just like Genshin Impact in the sense that it's only because of the characters that the show is popular. The story was okay, I guess. I mean, the concept was cool. Like usual, the concept is good, but then it's like they feel kind of rushed. It feels kind of weird. I guess I can relate it back to number 3. I mean, they both have the word darling in it, and both protagonists appear to be soy boys with half-naked girl companions. I don't know, that's just my opinion though. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like the video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. My name is CherryZero, and I will see you guys next time.